Hey, it's Jay, and we're out on the golf course this week. We got a few days before the club championship here this weekend coming up, so we want to talk to you about the golf course and some things that we're seeing this week. With the heat jumping back up, our rough has decided to get nice and thick and juicy. So what we want to do is come out here on 18. We dropped a couple golf balls, and we're going to talk about when you end up with these lies, what you need to do. Obviously, I just dropped both of these golf balls and end up in two very different spots. We're 145 yards out from the pin here on 18 where we have to carry over the water, and the biggest thing to know is what type of lie dictates the shot that we're allowed to hit. Obviously, this lie is going to allow us to hit a full shot, and I'm going to go ahead and hit this. So I'm 145. I've got the water to carry, but it's just sitting up nice so I can just make this nice simple shot. Okay? This lie that's sitting here, I definitely have to carry from 145. The more grass that we have between the face and the golf ball, it will not react. It's just going to be like a sponge. And if I try to hit that same shot with this golf ball, the first ball jumped right out. This ball, as you heard, it went about 105 yards and is in the water. So when you come up on a lie like that this weekend, hitting full shots, you need to know what the lie dictates, what it's going to allow you to do. Know when to pull the trigger and try to go for the green, but use your brain and be smart. When you have a bad lie, lay up. Green side, when you hit the ball green side and you have these tough lies, we're going to go up on number 18 green and talk a little bit about that. We'll see you up on the green. Okay, as I promised, we're over here on the other side of the water on 18, and again we've dropped two golf balls to talk a little bit about what type of shots we can hit from what type of lie. Obviously, the biggest thing about the rough, and as thick as it is right now, we want to have a lot of speed, okay? The biggest that I tell everybody how to get it out of here is you want to add loft, take as much loft as you can, and from hip to hip, you got to have speed. The club's got to be moving at its greatest velocity. But again, knowing what type of lie and what type of shot's going to be allowed to hit really dictates, the lie really dictates that, I should say. So on this lie here, again, the ball's sitting down. We've got a pin that's down there close to the water. You're not going to be able to hit a shot where you think you're going to hit it up there and have some check, or it's going to land really soft. This ball is going to come out hot. It's going to come out running. So keep that in mind when you figure out where you want the ball to land. Remember, you want to have a ton of speed. Try to keep the club moving through there. Have it come out and just know that it's going to chase once it gets on that green. Okay? I did a really good job of trying to hold that face open and popping that ball out of here. Now this one's sitting up a little bit more on top of the grass, so I have a couple different options that I can do. But same thing here is we really want to keep it going with speed. We're coming out of the rough, so the ball's not going to check, it's going to run. I might try to throw this one in there a little bit lower and have a little more speed through there. It's going to do the same thing. It's going to chase. It doesn't hit that golf ball, which it did. But those shots, you want to be able to land and give them ample room for the ball to hit and run. Remember, when you're hitting out of the rough, grab as much loft as you can. I hit these with my 58 degree, and remember, if it's a bad lie, lay it up and take your bogey and move on to the next hole. We'll see you next week.